Hey guys, Professor Bill Comic Book University and Star Wars Target Vader, issue 1 of 6. This is going to be a mini-series where we basically try to kill Darth Vader. Clearly, nothing's going to happen out of this, but they are using Hunter Valance, and that is awesome. This is a character from the original Marvel comic line of Star Wars, and he was actually kind of cool for, what was it, like a half dozen, maybe a dozen issues? I was a kid when I read those, but I was a kid who was like, oh my god, this guy's going to kill Darth Vader. And it was believable. Anyway, guys, let's see if they can do the same with this. This is part 1 of 6 on the hunt. Robbie Thompson is the writer. Artists Mark Lemming and Chris Bolson. A whole lot of colorists here, namely Neeraj Menon, Jordan Boyd, Andreas Mosa, Federico Blee, and Eric Arcianega. Letters, VC's Clayton Cowles, Nick Klein on the cover, and the variant covers are Carmen Carnero and another by Marco Ciccedo. Ciccedo. I did the best I could, I'm sorry. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So these guys, they put together this cool comic book of Hunter Valance, who is this bounty hunter, and he's synonymous with awesomeness. Now, I remember he died in the original run. He was killed by Vader, so maybe they'll address that. It seems as though they're not going to, though, which I guess is fine. They kind of have to... Actually, that was completely out of freaking continuity, too, wasn't it? Because, you know what? I don't actually know when this takes place. What I do know is there's this group called the Silent Hand, and Hunter Valance, he's a bounty hunter who's been taking bounties from other bounty hunters, and that pisses off a lot of bounty hunters. So a whole bunch of them come to kill him, but he actually planned on them coming because he wanted one place to take them all out. He is shown to be very, very adept at what he does in this comic book, and it makes it more believable. Here's a little something I have a problem with in this comic book. You know what would have been nice? And it's not necessarily a problem. It's just something that I think I would have done instead. Make a prequel to this, sort of. Have like a bounty hunter series where all of these characters, these other bounty hunters that form this team, they all get their own little, moment to shine. Maybe I don't know, something. Just have them involved in other storylines, something where, and they wind up not dying at the end. There are, the Star Wars universe, galaxy, is so overpopulated that you can have stories like this where nothing connects to anything else. These characters just come with a storyline already written in, and nobody, like, when they get killed, it's like it's nothing. It's the same kind of idea with Darth Maul. Holy crap, awesome. Oh crap, he got killed. That sucks. Qui-Gon Jinn, oh, totally awesome. Oh, wow, he was killed by Darth Maul. Okay, that stinks. Oh, Count Dooku, oh, that sucks. General Grievous, oh, damn. But yet Jar Jar lives. I mean, like, that's the kind of, weird stuff that happens in freaking Star Wars that makes me say, what the frick, man? I think that building up some of these other guys so they would have seemed more credible would have been pretty cool. Especially once they find out that they're working with Hunter Valance, all of a sudden, they're told, hey, you're working with this guy. Oh, dude, I don't know if I'm cut out to be working with this guy. So that builds immediate cred. Now, granted, immediate cred was, well, I don't know about immediate, but cred was built in this, but it's that typical rushed Star Wars thing where it's like, oh, one comic book and suddenly I believe this guy is the greatest, freaking bounty hunter ever. Where's Boba Fett? Put him up against Boba Fett. The comic book was good. The comic book was really good. Unfortunately, I think that I'm just tainted with the bitter taste of what the Star Wars universe, the Star Wars galaxy, shut up, whatever, actually is. It's an overpopulated world where you bring, you shuttle people in, they look really cool, you give them some badass moments, in the comic book, and it's like, awesome, and then you wind up killing them. And let's be realistic. That's probably what's going to happen in this, isn't it? So, me reading this comic book is going to be a case-by-case basis. If I read the next 3 issues and, they're awesome, but then the 5th issue stinks, Well, I'm probably still going to read the 6th at that point. But if, like, let's say the 2nd or the 3rd issue stinks, maybe even the 4th, I don't think I'll be reading the rest. It's happened before with Star Wars. It'll happen again, I promise you. Thompson is good. He's a really good writer, and the art in this is spectacular. You know, it's believable. There's a part where Valance punches Dengar. Yeah, Dengar's in this, the mummy dude. And, like, it looked like, holy crap, man, could this guy look any uglier? It's drawn really well. So I almost always like the art behind a Star Wars story. A lot is on Thompson's back, though. It's a lot on his shoulders to hold the story up and make it a good story that maybe all of a sudden there'll be another character that can exist in the Star Wars galaxy universe that'll be cool and it'll make me want to keep on reading stuff. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.